Hello everybody, how are you doing? I just thought I'd make a little update to tell you what I'm doing during this very strange time that we're living in, and to reach out to you and just send a message of hope and positivity to make sure you're okay and hopefully you're coping okay in this current crisis. I haven't made a video for a while on YouTube because my last video was 3 weeks ago and it was about whether I needed some new boots. So I was a bit unsure of how to follow on from that, because although we knew about the virus at that point, it wasn't quite as clear as it is now, and I just thought it seemed so irrelevant that I was talking about needing new boots, and I definitely don't need new boots. I'm not doing any walking at the moment and won't do so for some time. Such a weird time. I hope you're okay wherever you are in the world, and if you're feeling positive, trying to get through the day and make the best of the day that you have, and to stay in the present as much as possible. That's what I'm focusing on anyway. So just to give you a little run through of exactly the timeline of events here. Today is Saturday the 4th of April and we went into lockdown as a country on Monday the 23rd of March, and that was in the evening it was announced, so therefore came into effect on Tuesday the 24th of April. Now, March rather. Now before that, on the 20th of March, schools closed and also pubs and restaurants closed from then as well, Friday the 20th of March. So since then, I think people have taken a while to adjust to the idea that they really shouldn't go out, that they should stay at home as much as possible. What exactly does the lockdown mean here? Well, it means that we have to stay at home, that we can only leave our homes for one form of exercise a day, whether that's a walk, a cycle or a run, and other than that we're supposed to stay at home unless we need to go to work. If the work can be done in your house, then that's great, stay at home, but if you do have to go out to work, then that is okay. One thing that I've noticed happening around here in the last few weeks is that lots of people have been commending the NHS, which goes without saying that they are doing an absolutely incredible job, and they have been doing an incredible job for years and years and years, but particularly during this time where there's a lot of pressure on them to work incredibly hard. So people have been drawing rainbows with their children and putting them up in their windows, and also on a Thursday at 8 o'clock in the evening, people are going out onto the streets and clapping and applauding for the NHS. So I've just put together shots of the rainbows and people clapping, so let's see what that looks like. Like I mentioned, a lot of pubs and restaurants and shops have all closed. So I took a walk down the high street on the way to the shops yesterday and took some of this lovely footage of the shops here in Whitstable, and it had a very eerie ghost town feel to it. There was a lot of signs in the windows explaining why people had closed their shops, and some had put curtains up or paper up to, I guess, stop the sunlight from getting in and stop people from looking in, I suppose. So it does make the town feel very quiet. There's not many people walking around and not many people driving down the streets. So it's a very unusual time. I feel pretty unsettled by this. I like to feel like there's a nice community feeling and that there is a bit of a buzz to the town, and that is obviously lacking here at the moment. And at the same time, I do feel quite calm, that there's not as much traffic and there's not many people moving around. So it's a bit of a strange double feeling, really. As a result of this lockdown, I have had to cancel all my walks and not plan any upcoming walks either. So that's felt very strange. That's the first time I've had to do that, and it is my favourite time of year to go walking. I've set up a Facebook group for people that are in the group, So if you walk with me on a regular basis, then you can go and check out the link. And if you're just interested in walking in Kent, then you can go and be a member of that group as well. I'll put the link in the first line of the description, so go and check that out. It's been quite valuable, I think, to some people to keep the conversation going about walking and what people are doing on their walks that they're doing once a day. So that's been really nice to create that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're okay wherever you are in the world. Put a little comment down below so that I know what you're going through, and I'm sure it'll all be back to normal soon, and we'll be back on our walks exploring the countryside, hopefully by the end of spring, summer, who knows. Take care everybody, and I'll see you very soon.